really great South African players have all won the South African Open. You know, I was lucky enough to win it 5 times. So it's been the tournament for South African golfers, and the tournament's been won, I think 97% of the time by South African players. So we're very proud of our national tournament.
When Laurie Waters won the inaugural South African Open Championship in 1903, surely no one could have imagined that the tournament would become the second oldest Open Championship in the world. In 2015, the SA Open will get underway for the 104th time, with a field of stars all taking part with one goal in mind: to lift that iconic trophy on Sunday afternoon. Through the years, many players have been able to get their hands on that magnificent trophy on more than one occasion.
We've had a number of multiple winners. Retief Goosen went head-to-head with Ernie Els for both of his wins in 1995, and then with the help of this stunning shot on the links at Fancourt in 2005. Two-time winner, Retief Goosen. Ernie Els claimed his first South African Open at Houghton here in Johannesburg in 1992. Houghton, rather. He went on to win 4 more times, most recently at the Durban Country Club in 2010. Sid Bruce put his name in the trophy for the first time in 1925. Went on to win 8 more times, including 2 back-to-back wins in the 1930s. Bobby Locke's 9 wins incredibly came in his first 9 appearances. His first as a 17-year-old amateur in 1935, his last 20 years later. The great Bobby Locke, 9 wins. Gary Player's first SA Open win came in 1956 at the Durban Country Club, and there was 25 years between his first and his last in 1981. And in those 13 victories, 5 of them consecutively in the late 60s, Player only twice shot higher than 72 in a single round.
The setting for the 104th SA Open Championship will once again be Glendower Golf Club in the city of Ekurhuleni. It's a venue that's hosted this prestigious championship on 4 previous occasions, with last year's victor making his breakthrough into the winner's circle when Denmark's Morten Orum Madsen won the title after both Henny Otto and Charles Schwartzel had the lead in the final round, but slipped away towards the end. As a brand new year gets underway, so dawns a new era for the SA Open Championship, with the announcement that 5-time SA Open winner Ernie Els will be the host and tournament ambassador.
I'm going to be the host for the South African Open at Glendower. Glendower is also a golf course. I grew up very close to Glendower in Germiston. It was always the golf course in the Johannesburg area to play. So I cannot wait to get back.
Ernie's amateur career was highlighted when he claimed the Freddie Tate Cup as the leading amateur at the 1989 championship, the very same Glendower, before turning pro. A mere 3 years later, Els went one better as he won the SA Open at Houghton and followed it up with another victory 4 years later at Royal Cape Golf Club. By the time the championship became a co-sanctioned event between the Sunshine and European Tours, Ernie won his 3rd title in 1998 at the Grand Old Lady of South African Golf, Durban Country Club. In 2006, the SA Open was held at Humewood Golf Club in Port Elizabeth, and despite testing conditions, Els once again proved his class as one of the world's leading players when he strolled the 72 holes in 264 shots, a total of 24 under par. South Africa was gripped by World Cup fever in 2010, and in late December, Durban Country Club was drenched by torrential rain. But nothing could dampen the Big Easy's game. It was Ernie Els who managed to hold off final round charges from Retief Goosen, Louis Oosthuizen, Charles Schwartzel and Tim Clark to win the 100th SA Open, his 5th triumph.
Just an amazing opportunity for myself to be able to be the host for the South African Open, my national open, and a tournament that's meant so much to South African golfers. So, you know, it's one of my dreams that's come true, to actually host a tournament on our Sunshine Tour.